and we are forced to go on ahead and punt the ball. So this is my first time going up against Prospect, in a 1v1. So he missed this draft. The computer was actually drafting for him as we get Clay Matthews off the edge right there. Right there, I thought I was in position to try and make a play on that pass, but unfortunately, I guess not, right? And then next play hits me beautifully right over the top, right through the middle, and he ends up scoring. So it being a 6-minute league, definitely more than enough time for us to be able to, relax, go downfield, and hopefully be able to retaliate. And this is what we need to do right here. Give the ball to AP, because this is what my team is built around. I went ahead and drafted a ton of offensive linemen. I was actually the first one to draft O-line, and this is why, so I could run the ball. I got offensive linemen to be able to create running lanes and be able to just do things like, look at that. Look at that. Look at the offensive lineman just going in right here, right before we could get rid of the pass, and we end up getting hit. But again, we go back to AP. We are in field goal range, but we definitely want that first down, which we end up barely picking right there, which allows us to continue the drive. Then we go back to Adrian Peterson right up the middle, and then we end up going back to AP up the middle, and we end up scoring our first touchdown of the game. So now, here we go on defense. Just hoping we go ahead and create a stop, punt, field, something where he just does not score a touchdown. Does a good job of running. It's a fumble, and that's Landry. I don't know, either Landry or Cam Chancellor. I got two safeties back that can hit hard. Right here, he goes for a run, but unfortunate for him, we end up stopping him just shy of the first down marker, and that right there was a huge thing for us, being able to not let him get that first down. So here we go back again with AP, giving him the ball as much as possible, because this man needs the ball, because he can do things like this. Look at him. Look at him. The guy is just a monster, man. You can't tell me nothing otherwise. Right here, we go to a little triple option. Woo! Woo! Reading them running lanes right there, hitting the outside, scoring, going up 14-7. Now, he does receive ball at halftime, so he's definitely still in good shape right here. All he has to do is just be able to score, get ball at halftime. He could potentially go back-to-back drives of scoring. His offense consisted of a ton of no huddling. So that right there, yeah, it definitely can be a little frustrating, and he likes to hit the outside with screens and things like that, as you see there. Goes for a run up the middle, and we just stop him shy. 3rd and inches, he rolls out towards the right, and he just found somebody open at the very last second. So right here goes towards the flats. Another fumble. We are just laying the wood, and that's exactly why I got Cam Chancellor and Landry, because their hit power is extremely high. Right there. Don't test the user. He is so disrespectful. I said that's exactly why we got Chancellor and Landry, because they can absolutely bring the lumber. So going up 21-7 after that amazing run with Adrian Peterson, gives us a very comfortable lead. But again, he can still score here and get ball at halftime, so we're not out of it yet. Low A-gap never hurt nobody, right? Right there, he does a good job picking up the first down, and again, he's back to no huddling, which I had said is extremely frustrating for me, because I don't go up against it too often, and so I don't really have the best, I'm prepared for no huddling defense. Look at that, like, wow. Just wow. Right here, he does a good job of finding or tightening up the seams, but unfortunately, fortunate for us, he ends up dropping it, and that right there was big. So about 30 seconds left, and he's just threading needles at this point. The dude is just threading needles. 2nd and 10 right here. He ends up going towards the flats, which he was going to all game long. Definitely an area of the field he likes to attack, which is this short and underneath. And, it's working for him. We got to make adjustments. We can't allow him to just continue going underneath on us like that, picking up big yardage. So last play that we give it to AP. You never know. You never know. With his electricity, with his ability to run the ball really well, you never know. But here we go into halftime right here, and hopefully we can just go on ahead and get ourselves a stop, man, because we want to keep this lead going. We definitely don't want to tie a game if we could avoid it. If we could avoid it, we definitely would like to be able to just go on ahead and get a stop here, maybe go up 2 possessions and see what we can do from there. So right here, nobody really open. He just ends up settling for a throwing it out of bounds. Decides to run over there towards the left side. We get ourselves another big hit. So 3rd and 4, we swat that down, and he's forced to go on ahead and go for the field goal. And like I said, this right here, the 4th down swag rule makes it definitely an interesting, tough thing to do, because you need to make these downs count, man. You got to go on ahead and make sure you pick up these first downs, because if not, it could come back to haunt you. And like I said, I like that aspect of it, of everybody being able to play that way. Again, there goes AP just going absolutely nuts, man. This dude, that's why he's my #1 draft pick. Give the ball to him and just let the blocking pave the way. Right here, we roll out with Vic, and we